Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, All About Alex. And if you're new here, welcome. Today's video is going to be clean and decorate with me. Not really so much as clean, but mostly decorate for fall. I'm doing it at night. I'm doing it over several days, so you'll see either nighttime or daytime decorating. So I'm starting off here with just organizing. I got all of my fall stuff out, and so now I'm just kind of going through everything and organizing where it's going to go. So I'm trying to take things to the areas of the house where they're going to be placed. So that's what I'm doing here. So I would definitely recommend using these space saver bags. I usually wash all of the pillows and blankets and things like that at the end of the season, and I put them in these bags, so that way when the next season comes, I can just open up the bag. Sometimes I have to throw them in the dryer just to get them fluffy again, but they're already ready to go, and they're protected from like bugs and mildew and all that. So definitely recommend these for all of your pillows and blankets and things like that for your seasonal decor. So since we've had the Grand Princesses, I've incorporated a lot of color into my decor, my seasonal decor for every season, really. Normally, I'm more of a muted tone kind of person, but I've tried to add like bright oranges and yellows and things like that just to make it a little bit more festive for them. It's still taking me a minute to get used to it, but I think it turned out really cute by the end. Let me know what y'all think. So as you can see here, my style of decorating is usually just putting something up, stepping back, see if I like it, and either changing it or moving on. So it usually takes me quite a while to decorate, especially with these bookcases. For some reason, I was having difficulty on this day. But yeah, that's usually how I do it. I usually just put things up randomly and then take a look at it and see if I like it, and then if I do, I move on. If I don't, I'll change it. So that's usually how I do it. So this vase here usually stays here all year round, and I just usually change out the foliage in it per season. And I got this from my sister years and years ago. Oh, I don't even know how many years ago. But I still use it every season, and I like changing out the different types of dried florals and things like that to really make this little area in front of the fireplace really pretty and festive. You know, I must say I really enjoy doing these florals. I feel like I'm getting better at it each time that I do it. And I just like making something original and just changing it every season and seeing what I can come up with for the next season. So it may seem like mundane to most people, but I really enjoy this and I feel like I'm really getting better at it. So as you can see, it takes me quite a bit of time to get these floral arrangements the way that I like them. I am not a professional florist. I just keep working with it until I get it to the way that is pleasing to me. And sometimes I can do it really quickly and it gets it the way I want it fairly fast. And then sometimes it just takes me a while to just keep doing a lot of trial and error and moving things around until I get it to the way that I like it. So I was having trouble getting my candlestick to stand up inside of the candle holder without being all wobbly. So I decided to just melt it a little bit on the bottom, and that did the trick. Okay, y'all, so let's see how long it's going to take me to fiddle around with these flowers in this vase. Not done yet. Y'all, it took me so long to arrange these florals in this vase. It just did not look right. I thought I was going to be able to cheat it and just leave them all stuck together and kind of arrange them like that, but I ended up having to separate them all and add different pieces in one at a time. And I still didn't get it the way I like it, or the way that I was satisfied with it by the end of the video, but I have changed it since then. So you'll see what it looks like at the end of the video, and then you'll also see how I finally got it to where I like it in the fall home tour. Step away from the flowers, Alex. Okay, just walk away, Alex. And now I'm going to give you just a quick overview of the family room and how I landed on everything by the end of this video. But as I said before, some of the things are going to change. So make sure you tune into the full home decor tour, because I moved some things around and I like it better the way it is now. But it turned out pretty good here too. And now we're off to the kitchen. So I try to keep the kitchen fairly simple. I really don't put a lot on the table here just because this is where we have our meals. The girls eat here whenever they're here, and I don't want to have to be moving things all the time. So I just usually put something in the center, and that's for all seasons. And then just decorate around the kitchen in different areas just to bring in some of the fall to the kitchen. Now, nothing on this table is new. I have had everything, including the table and chairs, for so many years. But I just like to pull these out every fall. I love them, even though I've had them forever. The one thing I could say that may be a little newer is the little mat that I have underneath the flower display in the middle of the table. I got that from the Target dollar spot maybe 2 years ago, but everything else I've had for many years, as well as most of the decorations that you're seeing. As far as this picture here, I believe that came from Hobby Lobby 2 or 3 years ago. This came from Hobby Lobby maybe a year or two ago. And now to the entryway, and as you can see, it's a different day. I have a different outfit. It took me about 3 or 4 days in total, and this wasn't even consecutive because of my back. I had to do a little and then rest for a day or two and then do a little more, and plus it was just overwhelming because I had so many spaces to do. So it took me these many days, but I wanted to put it all in the one video so you can see how everything turned out. And then I will also be uploading my full house tour probably in another week. So that floral arrangement I got at our local grocery store in the floral department. It was so pretty. It was a bunch of dried flowers and stems and things like that. And so I picked that up for this front entryway table. I just thought it would be so cute right here in the front entrance, and you see it as soon as you walk through the door. And I just want to say, as I'm sitting here looking at all of the crates and all of the different decor items that I've been able to accumulate over the years, I just want to say that, trust me, I know how it feels not to have anything to decorate with. My husband and I, we started out very, very young. We had kids when we started out, and we had pretty much nothing. And so just the blessings that I feel and the gratefulness that I feel for what we do have now is just tremendous. But I do try to give away as much as I can, and let these items, once I'm done using them, have another home in someone else's house so that they can bring the same amount of joy and happiness to them as they have to me. So trust me, this is not about, showing off what I have or trying to brag about what I have, because there's always somebody who has more and there's always somebody who has less. But I do want you to know that I do understand if you look at these videos and you think, oh man, I don't have this or I don't have that, and my house can't be as pretty because I don't have these things. And that is so untrue, because even when we didn't have not one single piece of decor, I loved our homes that we lived in at the times that we lived in them, because they were our home. So I hope that this encourages you guys and not makes you feel like you're less than or anything like that, because that is definitely not my intentions at all. And here is the finished look. It took me quite a while to get everything. I don't know why. I guess I was tired or something while I was doing this over these few days. But it just took me a while to get everything the way I wanted it. But eventually it all turned out, and I thought it was really, really cute in the end. So out of all the decorations so far, I believe this little vignette here is my favorite. I just love the way everything came together. All the colors blend well. All of the proportions are good. So I think I did a really good job with just this one little section. I am super happy with this one little section of decor. So here in the mudroom, it was mainly just about cleaning the area. This is where we drop off our shoes and coats and jackets and things like that. And it's also, the bench tends to be a catch-all for things. So it was all about just making sure that everything was cleaned off, adding a couple pillows on the bench, and then a couple decor pieces on the doors and at the top on the top shelf. You'll see that in a minute. But other than that, I just kept it real simple, and it turned out pretty as well. And here's a quick look at the completed space. And there's Mr. Turkey. He comes out every year. We got him the very first year that we moved into our home for a housewarming gift. And the little turkey that was sitting next to him, I did get that this year in the Target dollar spot. Everything on this side I've already had for years. And that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. And please consider subscribing to my channel. We would love to have you as part of the All About Alex family. Also, don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. I have several new fall videos coming up, and then just a summer video of everything we did with the girls over the summer. So make sure you stay tuned and you have a very wonderful and blessed day. Bye.